Hey, Josh.
Yeah, Nicole?
I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's.
That's pretty rude, man. They're really out there trying their best to provide a service. This is a hot dog is a sandwich.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
What? Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scher.
And I'm your host, Nicole.
And that was Nicole bringing back an old Simpsons joke.
Yes.
It was said
Never
by
seen it.
one of the twins. There are two twins that are kind of colored grayish purple, and I cannot remember their names.
I don't know their names either, but they were sitting at a campfire.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them goes, I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's. And then everyone around the campfire goes, oh, that's disgusting.
And today, what we're breaking down is that the progenitor of the anti-Arby sentiment that we have now seen over the course of 30 years.
Let me tell you, I YouTubed why Arby's, and the first thing that came up is hated. Why Arby's hate was literally what came up.
An interesting thing, though, is if something was actually so universally hated, it simply would cease to exist. But there's something about Arby's that is keeping them alive despite...
I'll tell you what it is.
Go ahead.
Boomers.
Is that the only reason Arby's is staying alive?
I think the taste of roast beef is one that only boomers can love.
That's fascinating. Say more.
What do you want me to say?
The taste of roast beef is only something boomers can love. Are you familiar with a man named Salt Hank?
Yeah, what about him? He's
awesome. Henry
awesome.
Laporte, we love Salt Hank. Have you seen the restaurant that Salt Hank opened in Manhattan? It's called Salt Hank's. Or Manhattan, Brooklyn. New York's kind of all the same to me. I'm sorry.
We don't know the difference.
But he opened up a shop that is ostensibly serving a roast beef sandwich.
Okay, but it's sexy. He's making it sexy.
It's the sexiest sandwich I've ever seen. I sent Hank a message saying lewd things about the sandwich and what I wanted to do to it.
Did he respond?
And he said, I dare you, come down and do that to my sandwich at my restaurant, and I really want to go.
Okay.
But the point is, it's not roast beef isn't the problem.
No, let me tell you.
The kids love roast beef.
Listen, my favorite sandwich in the world is a French dip with all the shaved beef in it. I love that stuff.
Same.
I think
Arby's has a French dip.
Let me tell you.
Still on the menu?
I don't know. Who knows what the Arby's menu even contains
Last time I went to Arby's, my grandma was alive because I took her there.
Oh yeah, we both have stories about boomer and parents and grandparents eating it. That's the memories that I have with Arby's is going with my dad.
Same. My mom and dad's first date was at an Arby's.
Which one?
Would have been in Anaheim.
Oh, not here? Not the Sunset one?
No.
Oh, that's cute.
No, they would have been in Orange County at the time.
Every time, this is so funny. Every time my parents are in Kaiser right now. Okay, they switched insurances, right? Because they're older now, and my dad goes to the hospital a lot of the times. Just he has a pain here, whatever.
Boomers love Arby's. They love going to hospitals.
Love going to the hospital. And whenever my dad would go to the hospital, it was literally a stone's throw away from an Arby's. So he'd be like, "Hey, pick me up a beef and cheddar with 3 Horsey sauces and a curly fry." And I would say, "Okay," and I would I would literally bring Arby's to my dad in the hospital. So that's my Arby's story. And literally, this is so funny because if you don't know, I'm pregnant right now. They probably don't know. Do you know?
Oh my God.
And David.
Can I be the godfather?
You've asked me before and I said yes.
Yay.
Where was I?
Arby's, your dad, hospital, beef and cheddars, pregnant, prangent.
So, David, my husband, I've been trying to
You're married?
I've been trying to get David to go to Arby's for the longest time. And we made a pact basically with my dad saying that as soon as I give birth, the first outing that they want to go to is to an Arby's because it's the most dad restaurant.
It is.
So I think that's really cute.
I think part of maturity is understanding that sometimes the olds were right. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
You love old man cereal, right?
Oh, a grape nut hates to see me coming.
Me and a Raisin Bran, no raisins?
What?
Still too sweet for me. The raisins. I'm just here for the bran flakes, please. I'm here for the all bran.
The Wheaties?
Hates to see me coming. Not even. I mean, I love Wheaties. Wheaties are a little too sweet. Just give me the flaked bran, and I'd like to put milk on it.
Okay, fine.
But I think there is something about realizing that an old man taste I started eating plain baked potatoes recently. I mean, not just plain. I'll put some sour cream and chive or whatever on it.
Okay.
But to me, that was like the old man food. I was like, there's so many better ways to make a potato, and I'm going to implement them.
But there aren't.
No, just bake the whole potato. It steams out. It concentrates the flavors. I know baked potatoes don't need me arguing for them, but there was a moment where I was like, my daddy was correct.
Like,
this is the best way to eat a potato.
Like the cornerstones, like the main characters of Arby's are the beef and cheddar sandwich, the regular roast beef sandwich. I know their curly fries as being the best in the game.
100%. Could I differentiate them from Jack in the Box? Probably
I don't
not,
think
but
so.
I love them.
But like those are the three things, and then of course there's like the jokey things like the Meat Mountain and the Hero they had for like a little bit. But for me, those three things are iconic, and you can't have an Arby's experience without eating those things. So, but those things, when you think about it, it's meat, bun, cheese, potato. And those are foods that people have been eating for like thousands of years. And,
also, what a fantastic change up from the hamburger industrial complex. Now the fried chicken industrial complex.
I agree. How many times can people put a zesty sauce and a spicy this and a that and whatever, whenever you got horseradish and some sort of weird fake freaking like barbecue sauce, you know what I mean? It's just these, it's a classic for a reason, but I don't think the kids are hip to the Arby's jive. You know what I'm saying?
What can we do? Because I believe that the Arby's beef and cheddar with horsey sauce is
really good.
It's one of the best sandwiches.
It's really good.
It's not as good as if you were to go, there's a spot in LA that invented the French dip, I believe, called Philippe the Original.
It's my favorite sandwich in the world.
It's like truly one of the best things. It's super heavy horseradishy mustard. It's a delight. It's not like that, but as far as like a fast food approximation, like their beef is it's so just salty and thin and ribbony. You know, their onion buns, the onion buns at Arby's are like,
they're pretty good.
I think they're the best. I think the best. If every fast food burger was served on Arby's onion bun, we would be better for it. Also, I just checked. The Euro is still on Arby's.
Is it? Okay, I'm so sorry.
You do not need to get the Euro at Arby's. God bless them for
You
trying.
You don't need to do that. Just get a beef and cheddar and a fry, and you're good to go.
I am a huge fan of a sandwich called the RBQ.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
I think what they do. There's a term for it in delis, and I can't remember. It's for like, there's a term in delis where it's like the sawdust.
Yeah, the listeria.
It's not the listeria, no.
It's the listeria. It's how you get listeria.
That's not how you get listeria. No. When you're shaving meat super, super thin on a meat slicer.
And then there's like the excess that falls off.
Yeah, it falls off. There's like an actual deli term. The shake. Great job. It's what the RBQ is made out of. It's all the meat shaving submerged in barbecue sauce.
Of anything?
No, it's roast beef. It's just like thinly torn, razor thin roast beef. But it feels like they're taking the roast beef ends that fell out.
Okay.
That weren't suited for the beef and cheddar.
The irregular bits.
The irregular bits.
Okay.
And they're swimming it in barbecue sauce. They're slapping it onto the onion bun.
Like a sloppy Joe.
Like it's literally an Arby sloppy Joe. And it was my favorite thing in the world when I was a kid. And I still love it. Is it even still on the menu?
Take a look and see. Is the Meat Mountain even on there?
The Meat Mountain, I don't believe was ever on the menu officially.
Oh, really?
The Meat Mountain was always, no, I mean, it was an off menu item. You could go there and order a Meat Mountain. You wouldn't want to. Son of a biscuit, did they take the barbecue off?
Josh, I'm sorry that you're...
They took the damn barbecue off. What kind of country are we living in?
I'm sorry, Bessie.
The corned beef Reuben is a delight.
Yeah, they have...
Over at the Arby's.
Listen, they have good things there is what I'm trying to say. But it's just not as... I don't know what... I mean, they had a pretty good marketing campaign with the deep voice guy saying, we have the meats. And like the tracksuits that they were giving out, they were giving meat sweatsuits. Like there's something they're trying to grasp the Gen Zers and the millennials, but the food is so brown.
Not the Gen Zers. They were grasping at the millennials.
Whatever they're doing.
Because that was during... I need to give a full journalistic disclosure here, Nicole.
Go ahead.
Because in what would have been, I suppose, 2014, God, that was a decade ago.
Oh my gosh.
You
were 22.
I had a blog, it was maybe 2015. I had a blog called culinarybrowdown.com, and I was part of the first ever class of Arby's Meat Crafters. They got a bunch of bloggers.
Mean?
I don't really know. They flew me out to a weird warehouse in New York, and they brought me to a butcher, and they took us to a prime rib restaurant, and they had a guy leading it named Josh Ozersky, who is like a leading food blogger at the time. He wrote for like Grub Street. And he actually passed away recently, which is very
R.I.P.
sad. But anyways, and then Arby's brought us up to like a weird kind of abandoned warehouse kind of rave, but with meats. And it was very confusing. I was there with a friend named Jess Pryles, and it was all a very strange time in my life. But anyways, the point is, that was like the most millennial marketing campaign. It was part of that like epic bacon moment that Pharrell wore the big Arby hat, and an Arby's executive was like bragging to me about how they bought the hat for $50,000 in an auction, and they started giving out the hats.
But it wasn't an Arby's hat. It was just a hat.
Pharrell Williams, noted music producer and artist, he wore a large hat one day, and people said, that kind of looks like the Arby's hat. And then Arby's bought it, and that's the story.
But
now Arby's sells the model of the hat that Pharrell Williams wore. Does this sound like this would appeal to Gen Z? No, this is pure millennial bait.
So now
we bought it.
Okay, fine. Okay. I don't know.
'Cause I'm happy and fun if you feel. That's Pharrell?
That is.
And that's Arby's. That's our people. That's our culture.
So Pharrell's happy is equal to Arby's.
Yes.
The whole restaurant chain.
Hey, and it's for us. It's not for Gen Z. It's for us and our dads, because our dads wanted us to partake in Arby's. Don't you see? It's also clear.
It's just depressing. Like, Arby's I think the food at Arby's is so brown that it turns people off. Like, at least McDonald's, they have a pickle. You know? Do you know what I'm talking about? They have lettuce.
Sure.
There's it's like, what's it called? The magpie effect, where it's like you see something that's like shiny and new.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Magpies is it called the magpie effect?
I've never heard the magpie effect.
Have you heard of magpies?
I know what a magpie is, a bird.
Magpies, they like shiny things, right?
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe that's it. I'd say raccoons as well love shiny things. Josh loves shiny things. Those goblins in Harry Potter love shiny things.
Because they're Jews.
Yeah, they're Jewish. Jewish goblins. Arby's, here's the thing though, think of...
No, I had a point
before. Go ahead. Oh, fine. Nicole has a point.
Before you rudely stomped all over it with your J.K. Rowling stuff. So you know how like magpies they like shiny things? So the thing with like McDonald's and like Popeyes is that the colors are brighter and more inviting.
Popeyes?
Yeah, they have like lettuce and like...
Where's Popeyes having lettuce? Explain to me where the lettuce is.
The pickles.
Pickles are, that's underneath the bun, a brown bun.
The coleslaw.
You're saying coleslaw is shiny enough to attract the human eye?
Colorful.
I don't know if I'm buying this.
Listen to me. No. Everybody who's listening knows exactly what I'm saying. There's like a freshness factor that, I'm sorry, Arby's, when I think of whenever I have like synesthesia of like foods, Arby's is just like, it's diarrhea brown.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't use that classification, but
it's brown food.
And but when you say Arby's, do you mean like nothing is more diarrhea brown than Taco Bell? Taco Bell is also very brightly colored, but
it's purple.
I'm saying okay. Oh, you're talking about the
vibe,
the branding,
the vibe.
Arby's is like bright red now.
Arby's,
yeah, they've been trying to make it happen.
It's as brown as their hat.
Yeah, Taco Bell used to be very like
yellow, orange,
brown, green, or like that kind of warm color. That then now Burger King has somehow taken all those colors to try and do a weird kind of retro 70s feel.
Which I get that vibe. I understand they're trying
and now
to.
Taco Bell's pure like euphoria bisexual lighting.
They're
Taco
trying
Bell's
to
all, like pinks and
they're trying to live Moss.
You know. Why stick to one thing at Taco Bell when you can, play
be
all around the map, baby. You can have the chalupa and the gordita, if you know what I'm saying. But I know what you mean, that the Arby's, it's a little drab comparatively.
My laptop died.
But in terms of the food, because like Arby's has tried. They're trying.
I'm not saying that they're not trying.
Of fried chicken sandwiches. They got a whole...
But nobody cares about it, Josh.
You tell me no kid cares about the chicken cordon bleu sandwich at Arby's?
Josh,
Why aren't you eating a chicken cordon bleu sandwich from Arby's right now?
You want to know why? Whenever we even did fried chicken sandwich taste test, we've done multiple iterations of eating fried chicken. We have never once considered Arby's to even be in the running for these foods. Arby's is never in the running anymore.
Well, that's because the only Arby's near us closed down. Which brings us to our next point. Arby's is struggling, and with the donation of $20.99 to the Hot Dogs and Sandwich podcast, I know, we will make sure if you send that money to us, we'll donate it to a local Arby's franchisee.
They literally don't need our money. They need people to go and eat there. That's what they need.
I wish I was at an Arby's right now. Where's the closest Arby's to us now that the only close Arby's to us has closed down?
I'm going to find out right now.
Generally, you have to go like all the way out to like Northridge, but
Where's
there's no
Northridge?
Arby's. What do you Northridge is like? It's upper left. Arby's has done...
Mission Hills, Reseda.
Reseda. There's an Arby's in Reseda. I'm going tonight for dinner.
No, you're not. I don't believe
I want to. No, I know.
Take my dad with you. He really misses Arby's. He misses
They're gonna say misses
Arby's.
me.
He does like you very much.
I really like Morris as well. He's a nice man.
Hold on.
I feel like Arby's has really, they've tried with the food, which I think is a lot more.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
There's two, I don't know if this is a pure dichotomy, but if you're like a fast food restaurant and you're sort of struggling to appeal to a certain demographic, you can either improve the food options, right? Improve the quality, improve the variety.
A la
Popeyes,
Domino's. A la Domino's.
Improve the hell out of the quality of their food. Chili's also improved the hell out of the quality of their food.
They did?
They really did. They added a lot of different QC measures. They actually got rid of a ton of options, right?
Good.
Because like literally there's a story about Chili's that the CEO was talking about where like they had like multiple different kinds of fries. Like you can get curly, you can get wedges, you can get normal fries.
Cut that.
And he was like, just do one fry and make it good. And like, and found out that people were complaining that they were undersalted. And so they like kind of launched a little investigation that they probably paid millions of dollars for.
Right.
And they were like, how many times are you shaking the salt shaker at the fries? And they were like, takes 36. And they're like, make the holes bigger. Make the holes bigger, man. And they did. And now they shake it 4 times and the fries are well salted.
Well, that's just quality, like just checking, making sure everything is going well.
And part of that can be paring down items, right? Like they did at Chili's. Like In-N-Out has always kept their menu really low. Arby's, the other side is you can really increase variety to sort of get people in there. So if you're an old man and you love Arby's roast beef like me, right? But then you're like trying to convince, say, your significant other that, hey, you should come with me to get Arby's. And they go, well, I don't want to eat a roast beef sandwich. So you go, boom, you can have the roast turkey ranch and bacon sandwich. You can have a corned beef Reuben. You can have a crispy, juicy chicken buffalo sandwich. You can have a gyro.
But they're not known for any of those. None of those have made a big enough splash for them to even still be on the menu.
No, but there's a term in marketing that I can't remember what it is, but it's basically the reason
loss leader.
Not even a loss leader. It's like the idea of it's like an anti-protest kind of item.
What are you talking about?
McDonald's was really good about this with salads, and I actually got corrected by a fan. I chatted with them in the DMs because I was talking about how McDonald's kind of introduced these salads to almost be a little bit of a loss leader, right? But after Super Size Me came out, which has all these new salads, they could kind of almost be like what do they call it when the Catholic Church issued like pardons for your sins?
Oh.
Remember that?
Oh.
What were they called?
Make you Google it.
Look up Catholic Church
God.
pardon for sins. They're called like allowances or something.
I know it's. I can't remember the word.
Reformation. But I thought that's what McDonald's was doing, and then someone was like, "Hey, I used to work in marketing, in fast food." And
Indulgences. Those are like their indulgences. Like you can sort of like buy. It's like sure our extra large supersized fries harming children. I don't know, but they could have ordered a salad. Because we have those in the menu. So it's the fallacy of options.
Kinda, but I talked to somebody who was in marketing and they're like, well, the salads are also there. Basically, if a family unit is going, there's 5 people, 4 of them want burgers, 1 really wants a salad and they won't shut up about it.
Right.
And they could turn that damn car around and go to the Daphne's Greek Cafe. Great little local chain. Love it. Now Daphne's California Grill. Dude. But the point is, it's like there's salads there for the one member of the family who wants a salad. And I feel like Arby's has been slowly chucking those items out there, but I don't know if they have any salads.
I don't know, but like, I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but you don't think of those foods. Like, you don't think of the gyro whenever you don't even call it a gyro. They probably got a gyro.
Yeah, Arby's got new sliders. They got a jalapeno roast beef slider. I want to eat it.
Nothing about Arby's anymore, like, excites me the way that like a naked chicken taco from Taco Bell does. Like, I mean, Taco Bell makes a whole thing out of it. It's almost like one of those, what are those Apple things where like Apple unveils a new like internet item
Yeah. Steve Jobs goes up there and he's like,
Well,
the
not
iPhone.
anymore. He's dead.
Steve Jobs is dead?
Yeah, and I'm pregnant.
Oh, God.
There's so many surprises this
With
podcast.
death comes new life.
Whatever. They like do the whole, it's like a summit. They do a Taco Bell summit now.
You're right, yeah.
With like the PowerPoints.
Yeah.
And these cool transitions. And someone is literally talking on a little microphone up here like they do in theater. And they've made a whole thing out of these new, fun, exciting ideas. And I feel like whenever Arby's just like, hey, we have a new cider. Come check it out. You know what I mean? There's nothing exciting or there's no hype around it. There's no desire for these new things. What they should do is get rid of all of that kerfuffle, all of that extra space, and they should just do roast beef sandwiches, beef and cheddar, a curly fry, another fry, maybe one other sandwich for people that don't like beef. That's it. They're wasting time, they're wasting energy, they're wasting resources, they're wasting money, and that's how I feel about it.
Nicole, we work at a relatively young company, right?
Yeah.
The average age of the worker here, it's a lot of people working digital
People are
media,
young
fresh
that
out of
work
school.
here.
People are young that work here, and the company's not even that old as it is.
We're young.
We're young. Well, yeah, but we're even on a little bit of the older side. The fact that you're singing that means that we are indeed old.
That band is called Fun. Hello.
I know what the band's.
No, you don't.
Let me indulge me for a second.
Okay.
When we would get large format food catered for this whole company to enjoy, we go through a sort of lunch line. This is peeling back the layers of Mythical Entertainment, how it goes. We put out large vats of food for our employees to feast on. Some call it a catering buffet line.
Some call it a trough.
If there is a trough of tofu and chicken and beef, which there often is, say on Make Your Own Korean Rice Bowls Day.
That's a fun day at work.
What is the item in the chicken, the tofu, and the beef that is most left over?
The tofu.
No.
That's most left over?
That has the most left over.
Chicken.
No. Have you not noticed this?
I don't notice.
No one eats beef at our company. We stopped getting beef.
We stopped getting beef?
We sometimes, Maggie, have you noticed this?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, there's always
I'm
so
not
much,
very observant.
Because if
I guess I'm just not that as detail oriented as I once was.
If I'm late to the buffet line, there's often only beef left over. Same goes for kebab day.
I love beef. I go for the beef.
But I'm saying so much of your sort of identity, whether it's regional, whether it's cultural, whether it is generational, is locked up in the kinds of foods you eat. Young people
don't eat beef?
I don't think they're eating beef, man. I think now we're about to start seeing.
I love beef.
With RFK Jr. and Steak and Shake and the tallow and all that. I think we're gonna start seeing.
Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake was I think the first restaurant to start exclusively cooking their fries back in all their food in beef tallow. I think.
No way.
Yeah. Sardar Biglari, is that the guy's name? Steak and Shake CEO. Did I make that up? Did I just call? Sardar Biglari.
Read.
Boom!
Oh God,
God,
is he Persian?
Damn, I'm good. Sounds Persian. I think he owned Maxim magazine for a bit. Maybe he still does. Biglari, sorry. Sardar Biglari. Was that correct?
I don't know. Hold on, I've never.
If he's not Persian, I'm going to...
He's probably if he's not Persian, he's probably Iraqi.
The point is, I don't think
What's up?
Wet slices of beef are cool anymore among Gen Z. I think it was very cool for our dad's generation and might make a comeback now.
I love when Persian
kind
people
of
are successful.
I love that too for Sardar Biglari. It sounds racist when I say it, but when you pronounce it...
it's not racist when you say it so well.
Yeah, I don't know. Sardar Biglari.
Sardar Biglari.
Then
I said it
throwing a little too much accent
too
on
much
it.
steak on it.
You can do that. That's your accent.
Sorry, I just love whatever Persian person is successful. Woo! Pew, pew.
This is with a conservative retrenchment
I'm
in
not
American
trying to say...
society, civil society. I think Arby's is due for an explosion. Because of beef being associated with the Maha movement and conservatism, I think Arby's is primed to strike. But I legitimately think that's a real thing. I think young progressive people don't eat as much beef because we've seen the WHO reports and whatever. And I think now we're sort of seeing a rebellion against that.
Wow. I guess I never equated Arby's and conservatism before.
I mean, even if you look at the generational, you kind of get more conservative the older you get back.
You are 1,000% right.
We're not saying Arby's has conservative politics themselves. We're merely saying their wet beef sheets really do seem to appeal, I think, to a more conservative audience.
So you're saying that they should just...
And me.
They should make a full...
I'll be the lone Democratic Socialist Arby's supporter.
Oh my God. So you're trying
the
to
Jamocha shake, the official dessert of universal basic income.
So you're trying to say that they should do a hard pivot and go down the big lorry route and just become exclusively seed oil free.
Yeah.
So they can. So
I actually think that's how they win.
Instead of why does everyone hate Arby's? Why does 50% of America hate Arby's?
I actually think Arby's best shot at winning the game right now is to go seed oil free.
Honestly,
you know,
you never know. You never know.
It's it's probably working for Steak and Shake.
I mean, I didn't even know what Steak and Shake was until you told me what it was. I've never had a Steak and Shake before.
It's pretty good. Like little steak burgers, they call it. We smash them down.
I think they need to pare down their menu.
I agree with that.
I think.
But do you actually think that shaved roast beef has a shot to succeed as a main ticket item, especially with rising beef prices and especially with the dominance of fried chicken?
Yeah.
You do.
I think they need to go back to classics. The way that like Burger King is becoming retro, I think Arby's needs to go back to the classics.
Is Burger King having a good time doing that?
Is it
working?
I mean, you could have it your way. You rule. But you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the numbers are.
So if my like Arby's shading more towards a right-wing demographic is not supported enough, do you remember this is one of my favorite weird little activations of all time. Arby's introduced a big game burger.
Never. What's it about?
Available for a limited time.
Tell me what it's about.
Arby's introduced a game meat burger.
Oh yes, in like 16 of their restaurants they were doing this.
Elk. Yeah,
they also had duck breasts at a period of time.
Yeah, Arby's has they had a venison sandwich in 2017. I never got to try either. I don't think any of them were available at the ones that were like anywhere close to near us.
Maybe it was in Ohio. I think that's the highest concentration of.
But I mean, if
Arby's.
The big game burger, venison and elk burger, does not speak to the Joe Rogan crossbow hunting crowd, I don't know what would.
You make many good points here.
We've found an official route for Arby's to be able to take.
Arby's, are you listening? Arby's brothers. I'm sorry, one of them passed away.
The Raffel brothers.
The Raffel family. Are you listening? Is anybody there? Maybe you should listen to us. Honestly, what is it going to take for one of these mother effing fast food places to hire us as consultants? We are doing the Lord's work here.
Probably us having like more cogent points and not saying that they're diarrhea brown. But other than that, I think we have really good ideas.
Right. That was a little bit effed up. I'm sorry, Arby's. Hey, listen. As an apology, I'm going to go eat a beef and cheddar with my father in the car while we say absolutely nothing to each other. Would that make you happy? It would make me happy. If you're planning a trip this summer, imagine how much more meaningful your experience could be if you could speak the local language. Ordering a coffee, asking for directions, or just having a friendly chat. It all hits different when you can connect in someone else's native tongue. That's where Rosetta Stone comes in. Rosetta Stone has been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years. Their immersive, intuitive method helps you naturally absorb and retain your new language on desktop or mobile, whenever and wherever it fits your summer schedule. What really stands out to me is how Rosetta Stone teaches without relying on English translations. You start thinking in the new language, not just translating in your own head. And their true accent technology gives real-time feedback on your pronunciation. It's like having a personal coach right there with you. If you know me, you know I'm always on my phone. So using the interface on my personal device, like my cell phone, was so simple, it made the whole process super, super seamless. Whether you're learning for a trip or just challenging yourself this summer, it actually feels fun and effective. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. A Hot Dog is a Sandwich listeners can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/hotdog to get started and claim your 50% off today. Don't miss out. Go to rosettastone.com/hotdog and start learning today.
All right, Nicole.
All right.
We've heard what you and I have to say.
Yeah.
I've had a burp building for a while, but now it's time to find out what other radical ideas are out there in the universe. It's time for a little segment we call Opinions Are Like Casseroles. Thank you. Let's fire up that opinion machine.
Hi, Josh and Nicole. So my South African family has always made this thing that they said they came up with, and I wanted to know if you've ever heard of it. They call it Angels on Horseback, and it's wheat bread with peanut butter, salami, tomato, and Colby Jack cheese, toasted, topped with salt and pepper.
What?
I think it's delicious, but everybody that I get to try it just thinks on concept that it's gross. I think it's a good balance of flavor. What do you guys think?
So we know Angels on Horseback to be oysters wrapped in bacon?
Yes. And then there's Devils on Horseback, which is that what they call the dates? Yeah, dates.
Yeah, I don't know what your parents are doing.
That's crazy.
That's just like a severe miscommunication, I feel like. Right? That's like a hardcore, like, that is just, it's like when my mom called tomato pasta bitch pasta because she doesn't know that bitch and whore are different words. So, pasta puttanesca was made by prostitutes. So she calls any tomato sauce, quote unquote, bitch sauce.
It's pretty funny.
I think it's the same exact situation. Mikey, why are you laughing?
It's cute.
It's the same exact situation. Like, your parents were like, oh, oysters. Hold on. No, that's not right. What? Oysters wrapped in bacon.
It's a bit Australian.
Whatever. It's like oysters wrapped in bacon or not. What I think it is. And then they came here and they put wheat bread on tomato and salt and pepper and stuff.
What was the actual list of foods? There were a lot more. I thought there'd be 2 or 3 things because that's what Angels on Horseback is. But then they kept going.
Wheat bread with peanut butter, salami, tomato, and Colby Jack cheese, toasted, topped with salt and pepper.
Peanut butter, salami, Colby Jack cheese, tomato? That's a crazy amount of, it's a crazy combination of foods. I can't imagine the peanut butter going well with any of that.
Weird.
Kind of toasted. I've never heard of anything, but there's South Africans love making, they call it like a braaibrodi.
They like a braaibrodi.
Braaibrodi, and they put like tomatoes.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? But they put like the chutney or the pickle or whatever with the tomato and the cheese and some sort of cured meat sometimes, and they grill it. It's all sweet and whatever. So it kind of gets to that, but not really. This might just be your family thing.
Is South Africa considered a Commonwealth country?
Yes.
Okay. Next.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm 11. When I was younger, I would make cup microwave mac and cheese.
Okay.
And I would put ranch seasoning, everything bagel seasoning, Cheetos,
Let's go.
and lemon juice in it.
Let's go.
And I ate that for the entire summer of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Josh and Nicole, do a what I eat in a day, please.
Oh, I've always thought about doing an actual accurate what I eat in a day because we did one where I pretended to eat everything out of a whole Parmesan cheese wheel.
That was a good video. That gets like every now and then like it comes on my feed and like has like a random like 27 million views or something.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you so much. We like to make alluring content around here.
Alluring. This sounds great. Also, your voice tripped me up. I didn't believe you when you said you were 11 at first. I'm so sorry. Some people just have deeper voices. I'm very sorry for my very expressive face. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. I apologize.
Well, I believe they were watching television or something because in the background there was a very faint voice and I couldn't hear where it was coming from and it was freaking me out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what my face was about.
Was 2020 during the pandemic?
Yeah.
That sounds like a pandemic food.
75% of 2020 was during the pandemic.
Or started in March.
Started in March.
But they said summer.
They said summer.
So yeah, that's a great pandemic meal.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect. Love the acid from the lemon juice on there. Add lemon juice, cheddar cheese. I think goes wonderful together.
I love Cheetos and things.
Still sesame, poppy seed, chunky garlic in there. That's fun, man.
Hi, my name's Nicole, and this is what I eat in the day. Every morning when I wake up, I make myself a coffee with a protein milk and collagen peptides. I get about 35 grams of protein with that. And then I have this morning I had a bagel with cream cheese and cherry tomatoes. And then I had a Madeleine as a snack. And then I had a quarter of a chicken caprese sandwich with curried couscous from Mendocino Farms. And then for dinner, I'm probably going to get something from my mother-in-law because I don't want to cook. Thanks for listening.
My name's Josh. I woke up. I had 5 milligrams of creatine. I then had a scoop and a half of C4 pre-workout powder. I ate a protein bar on my way to the gym. My hair felt like it was burning. I had no water at the gym. I took a shower. Hopefully some absorbed through my skin. I got to work. I had 8 ounces of black coffee, despite the fact that I had pre-workout earlier in the day. And then I ate 2 full cups of Ghost protein cereal with a scoop of protein powder milk on it. It was not very good. And then I ate a thing of Quest protein chips that I found just laying around the office. I did not enjoy it very much. I had half of my Mendocino Farms Thai chicken mango salad before this podcast, and then I thought, ooh, I'll save the second half for after the podcast. It's a nice little treat for a job well done, and I intend to eat that after this. I will go home and I will eat 8 ounces of chicken teriyaki with my wife, with black forbidden rice and steamed broccoli, and then sauteed peppers and onions.
You have to say, and that's what I eat.
And that's what I eat in a day. I might also eat an apple. Was that how you do it?
I mean, you
could. Oh, I have a whole pineapple in the fridge at home.
You could have been a little like more social media voicey.
How much? I also batched out poke, but it's kind of sat in there for a minute.
Oh,
but
so now it's like loamy.
It's kind of yeah. But I think I'm just gonna cook it. I'm just gonna kind of stir fry the salmon with the rice.
Okay, crazy.
They didn't have any ahi tuna, not even frozen.
Where?
I went to Whole Foods. Isn't that crazy? So I made salmon poke, which I don't love raw salmon.
This is what our podcast was, God.
It should be.
In something. What? This is terrible.
And then check this out. I made. You know how Sweetfin they have like the carrot poke?
No, I don't go to Sweetfin. It's been a long time.
Sometimes we get it for catering. Sometimes we get it for catering.
Oh,
so we realize that no one's eating the beef. So we're like, what if we got all fish?
There's no beef.
For our young people?
There's no beef. Poke at Sweetfin.
I know. I'm saying that's why we order it for catering for lunch, because we realize our employees don't eat beef.
I don't think
they're all young.
Right. I don't think that's right.
They're young, college-educated people. They're not eating as much beef.
I love
meat. They do a carrot. You don't have a college degree.
Oh, that's right. I don't.
I know. And so
I have an associate's. Is that a college degree?
No. And so what
do
they do, it's
my parents
not.
think it is.
They can think what they want. And so.
What are you getting at? What is the point?
I'm trying to do what I eat in a day. I don't know how they go.
Really badly.
Yeah, I'm not a good social media influencer. All right, next opinion.
Oh, you sexy bitches. Ew. I have a hot take, and that is boudin is the perfect food.
All right.
Boudin? It is.
Boudin.
It has your rice. It has your meat. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And there's some vegetables cooked down in there.
Yeah.
And it's handheld. Boudin changes your life. Bye.
Boudin it's classified as a sausage. However, it's really more of an American haggis.
Oh.
It's because it's a very loose
coarse
filling. It's very coarse. There's like whole grains in it.
Yum.
And it really does taste like haggis.
Haggisy?
I love boudin. I've had some great boudin. They'll do fried boudin balls down in Louisiana. I agree. Great way to use up all the parts of the pig that, you don't, I suppose, want to eat elsewhere.
Right.
I love me some boudin. Absolutely agree.
Haven't had it enough, but I love all sausages. Truly. I have never met a sausage I don't like. And that's not even on like that like freak stuff. I'm being serious. Like I love all I've gone to many parts of the world, and every time I've had a sausage, I've had a good time.
Look at how coarse this boudin is, dude. It's like a
that's
it's
coarse
more of a
as hell.
It's like literally just like loose.
It's coarse.
And there's just grains spilling out of it, dude. Boudin's crazy.
It does look like you opened up a stomach and there's just food coming out of it.
That's what I'm saying. If you stuffed boudin into like a sheep's stomach, I think it would really read as haggis.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point.
Thank you so much. I'm very smart.
I know. I told you that today. I said you were too smart, remember?
Yeah.
I said,
yeah. Next opinion.
Hi, my name is Brandon from Midwest, or from Iowa. My girlfriend is from Maine, and she is struggling to adapt to casseroles, which are a huge thing here in the Midwest.
Hey now.
Any advice for her to get over this hatred of Midwest culture?
That's interesting.
What's the problem with casseroles?
I also have a casserole-averse wife. So I also need some
give me a second. What are you talking about?
And I love my casserole-averse wife, but I have one. So some people prefer to not have all their foods mashed up into one amorphous mass and baked. The problem is I'm somebody who vastly prefers that. Mm-hmm. So the other day I cooked a bunch of mac and cheese for a party, and we kind of ended up with just like loose leftover cooked macaroni.
Yeah.
And I had some gobbets of meat and vegetables and tomato sauce.
Gobbets?
It looked like gobbets of meat. You know,
like Tupperwares of meat.
Yeah, cooked and raw. And I was like, well, this is perfect for a fridge cleaning casserole. I had a bunch of like ends of kale.
Oh.
And I had some leftover romesco that I made and like a half a thing of tomato puree. You know, and I was like, I can chuck this all together for a casserole. But I could tell that Julia was only eating it to be polite. I put a little bit of bechamel on it. So it was like kale, macaroni, a weird almond tomato sauce, gobbets of meat.
I don't like
Probably ground turkey. Oh, you know what it was? It was turkey meatballs that I'd made, and I chopped them up. But it was like the perfect. Everything was balanced. It was creamy. It was still healthy. There was vegetables in it, lean meats, a little bit of protein. Find out what your girlfriend's favorite foods are. Maybe mash them all together in a cast iron. Bake it off.
Maybe I don't like casseroles either, huh?
What kind of casseroles you been eating?
I don't eat casseroles. I'm not a casserole person.
You ever have tagine?
That doesn't count.
Tagine is a casserole. It's a perfect casserole.
Don't compare tagine to like Midwest cleaning out the fridge casseroles.
Tagine is exactly a Midwest casserole.
It is not. No, it's not.
It's literally most Midwest casseroles. It's like rice mixed with cream of mushroom soup and like meat and veg. Tagine, where it's like rice mixed with yogurt. That's your people's cream of mushroom soup. Our people's yogurt is cream of mushroom soup.
Sure.
Right?
I thought it was sour cream, but okay. Whatever. For the sake of the conversation.
You know, and then you add like the barberries, you know.
Listen.
Some shredded
chicken.
chicken.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but then I'm going to set it right back. All right? All right? All right. I don't like casseroles other than tagine.
Thank you.
And some sort of baked. I like. Is macaroni and cheese a casserole?
I think many are baked in. A casserole literally, I think, refers to the style of baking dish.
Okay.
And so there's no like set definition of what a casserole is.
Okay.
But yeah, I would argue most mac and cheeses that are baked like that. But I think a casserole implies it's meant to be a complete meal, right? With, like a balanced meal, in fact.
But the thing is, I don't just serve a casserole. Like if I'm making like a pasta bake, obviously it's a pasta bake, I always have like a vegetable on the side or salad on the side.
In a casserole, like you can make like casserole-style potatoes that are aside, but to me, like a true casserole is meant to be a full meal.
I don't like it then.
Something like shepherd's pie.
Okay.
Not the one that I made when you came over. That was so bad, dude.
It wasn't that bad.
I don't know. I was pretty bummed about it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't really shepherd's pie. I tried to do
I think I ate around some part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's... Why did I...
The potatoes never got cooked on the top.
That's what it was. I didn't eat the potatoes on the top, but don't be disappointed. It's okay. You do great work all the time. It'd be weird if you didn't have some mistakes throughout your career. But it's okay. Also, I wasn't even supposed to be there, remember?
That's right.
I kind of was a little bit of an impromptu guest.
We were happy to have you. It was nice.
I know, but still, like I wasn't even supposed to ever eat those potatoes.
Yeah, nobody was supposed to. Just me and my Casserole-Averse wife, who also did not like the casserole that I made.
I was in January.
I put all your favorite foods together, mash them up, bake them off, high heat, top it with cheese. See what happens. Make her an ideal casserole.
Oh yeah, I
Show
forgot.
her that you care.
Put cheese on it.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Or topping of bechamel, dude.
Cheese.
Topping a casserole with besh.
When in doubt, cheese it up. That should be Arby's new logo.
When in hellchamel, add bechamel.
Hellchamel isn't a real place.
That's a fair point. I never thought about it like that.
Hey, Josh and Nicole. I've been listening to the Hot Dog is a Sandwich podcast and watching Mythical Kitchen since I was in 6th grade.
That's
and I'm about
awesome.
to go into my senior year of high school.
That's crazy.
Work at Little Caesars as a manager.
Congrats.
And last summer we had pineapple Pepsi, and it was so freaking good.
That's yum.
And I want to know if y'all tried it and if you thought it was good.
I did not.
If not, I doubt we're ever bringing it back. But go get a pretzel crust at a Little Caesars near you, because it's so yummy. Thank you so much.
Listen, I love pineapple on pizza. And why can't I have pineapple in my Pepsi?
How did I miss all of
I have to pee really bad.
Pineapple Pepsi.
I'm going to pee my pants.
What?
We have to end this podcast.
Are we at the time where we're wrapping?
Yeah, we're close.
Oh my God, why didn't you pee before?
I did!
I was about to say something really nice about this person who... The fact that she's been watching since she was in 6th grade and now she's graduating high school. That's incredible.
Cute.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your time and attention and frankly a pretty big developmental part of your life. I think that's really cool. That's kind of making me emotional, but you have to pee. Go.
No, it's okay. Continue. I can hold it a little bit longer. That's really sweet. Thanks for sorry, I didn't mean to completely jive on, ruin your life. That's great.
Nicole, I gotta poop.
Josh,
I gotta poop. We gotta wrap it up.
It's a different situation. You gotta cut me some slack here. No, but that's really sweet. Thank you for watching all these years. It really is wonderful.
I love the work you do at Little Caesars. I got to try pineapple Pepsi. I'm kind of bummed about it because I love artificial pineapple flavoring.
Me too.
Pretzel crust at Little Caesars absolutely rules. You rule. Crazy bread for life. We're wrapping it up. You gotta go pee-pee.
If you want to be featured on Opinions on Casseroles, give us a ring and leave a quick message at 833.cod1.
Bye. Nicole's peeing. Just you can walk in front of all the cameras. She has a baby. Does this mean the baby's peeing? And if you want to watch more Mythical Kitchen, we upload videos all the time over on YouTube. It feels weird without Nicole here. This is deceptively lonely. I know Maggie's here, but it's different, not having somebody right next to you. I used to think that maybe I could be a solo podcaster because I never shut the hell up. I have a lot of respect for what people like Emma Chamberlain do, just able to sit there and almost have a didactic, dialogue going between themselves. But now that I sit here, just talking to you face to face, it does feel a bit isolating in a sense. I don't have anyone not only challenging my views, but even just sort of acting as a refractory mirror. Okay, bye.
Hungry for more? Subscribe to Mythical Kitchen on YouTube to feast your eyes on our latest culinary adventures.